Mr. Eggplant presents.
Hey guys, Tyler here, and thanks for checking out this video. And I'm back here in Torghast, and we have some new wings to run today. So this week did open up 2 new wings, not necessarily new to us, but new to layer 12, which is going to be the Fracture Chambers, and then of course Cold Heart Interstitia, you know, that one that I hate the most. So this was really cool because we finally were able to get the last 2 we needed for the mount. So hopefully by the end of this week we will have videos up of both flawless runs. I'm really excited. I'm always excited to add a new mount to the collection, of course, because I am a huge mount hunter, but also it goes really well with the MOG that I have on my DK, so I'm really looking forward to that. And if you guys are unfamiliar, Flawless Run is at least 200 points in a particular run. You can get points from various ways, from killing everything in the dungeon to robbing the broker, having 500 Phantasma at the end of the run that you don't spend, having no duplicate Anima powers, which I'm terrible at, or having 5 Oberon powers. All these things can get you points, which we'll talk about here in just a second. So don't feel like you just have to zoom right through here and potentially kill yourself, or miss out on easy points like not getting hit by traps. So in this particular run, this is a layer 12 Fracture Chambers, and this is the one I decided to tackle first because I was figuring I'm just going to leave Cold Heart, my most hated, for the very end. And in this particular run, we did very well. Whenever I run with other people later on in the weeks, I use the term that this is a blessed run. I know they give us blessings in these particular runs, but you can tell, because I like to build my hunter a certain way with high crit, particularly now that I am Kyrian and running with Mikanikos in this video. So I basically had a 100% chance to crit every time I threw down my resonating arrow, and thanks to Mikanikos I can lower the cooldown by usually 20 seconds. So every 40 seconds I'm rolling that bad boy out, even without the Anima power that would lower it. So this was a good run. I ended up getting 262 points, which was just short of my most points ever in a run. However, I did miss out on robbing the broker and then ending with 500 Phantasma because I was stupid and wasn't paying any attention during the first broker. So I actually left 15 points on the table. So this would have been my best run. It would have been, clocking in at over 270, almost 280 points. So I will, after these couple of weeks, I'll probably take a little bit of a break from Torghast, but I'll be back in there, and hopefully I'm going to really try to push to see if I can even get to 300 points at some point. Granted, I will have more gear by then, but this was a good run with a still pretty low item level. In the run itself, my item level is 233, and the legendary I'm using is the Serpentstalker's Ring, because there is one hunter ability that is called the Storm Cycle Peridot. I didn't get it in this run, but you have to do nature damage to proc it, so I always tend to keep the ring on there. I guess I could switch it when I would get to a broker, but I just tend to run my single target build in this run. So you do see I have Explosive Shot that one of the Anima powers gave me. But we aren't super geared yet. The item level that Blizzard suggests is 252 for these runs, which you obviously don't need to be, particularly if you're putting points in your talent tree that comes with Torghast. The Tower Knowledge every week definitely helps make these a little bit easier. It shaves off some of the torments. Instead of having 5 torments, you can have 3, for example, and then it gives you more blessings. And then eventually, if you look at the very bottom of the tree, you can start doing AOE damage, like a significant amount, whenever you are empowered. So I'll definitely see a lot of people with this mount here and probably in the next couple of weeks, since I know that Tower Knowledge tree unlocks completely next week. But like I said, this was just pretty much a blessed run. I got the crit items that I wanted to increase the damage of all my critical strikes. I had a 100% crit chance thanks to my resonating arrow, and Braun was up often, so it was really cool to have him bouncing around. I know he doesn't do an outrageous amount of damage, but he's one of my favorite things about Mikanikos right now. I just love him, and it's always, you know, like, go Brawny boy, go! And he just does some good damage, puts a little buff on you too if he's not doing anything else. This was just a good run to see how Mikanikos and Kyrian stacked up versus my Night Fae build from a couple of weeks ago. And honestly, I prefer this one, and I really look forward to seeing what my damage can do once I get more haste in my build while keeping a large amount of crit. So thank you guys for watching. Consider subscribing if you haven't already, and be sure and follow me over at Twitch at twitch.tv/MrEggplant. That over there is going to be more towards games that aren't WoW, but I really look forward to talking with you guys in the comments. Let me know how you're doing in Torghast. Not looking forward to tackling Cold Heart Interstitia, but we'll see how it goes. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.